The challenge today is simple. Beat Mithrix without touching my controller. But before we jump in, you guys should join the Discord down below to be notified of upcoming streams because we got affiliate on Twitch, which means channel points, emotes, and some really exciting Twitch versus Mentos challenges coming up soon. With all that being said, let's jump in. The goal is simple, Mithrix, but we are AFK while we fight him. Is it possible? Well, I don't know. We turned on Sacrifice and Command, so we get kind of as many items as we want, especially in later stages, and we get to choose what they are. Because it's not necessarily easy to beat the final boss of a game without moving. So the main piece of this is going to be Nuka Hana's opinion, so I'm going to need healing. The thing is, though, I don't really need healing yet. For the moment, the biggest thing we need is just damage to be able to get through. But our goal is to be able to proc a ton of things with Nuka Hana's and just stack it all. So I'm actually going to start with the gasoline, which is one of the things we actually won't need for the end of the run at all. But it will be nice to have against enemies here just for the beginning of the run. Get ourselves a repulsion armor plate. Of course, when we're standing still, we're going to be taking some damage. So anything to mitigate how much damage that damage does to us is going to be really important. We will grab our first of, I would assume, a few bungus. I also chose multi for this because power mode, you get a butt-ton of armor. You get quite a bit of armor. That means if we get hit while we're standing still, it's not as big of a deal as, let's say, we chose Huntress. You'll also see in my command menu, I have disabled a lot of items. That's just to make my decisions easier. All of these things, to some extent, are going to help us out. So we're just going to be slowly picking up these items as we go. We got our first green item, and I think reds are going to be so important. I'm going to grab a regen scrap right off the bat. And with that, we have all of our regen scrap. I'm pretty sure the Newt altar is up on one of these. I think it's right here. So I'm going to have to wait for an equipment to drop from one of these guys. I'm going to start building up some really good green items like ukulele because we have to guarantee ourselves a poly loot at some point. Oh, we finally got it. We are 14 minutes in and we finally got our equipment. Where is the vase? We're going to grab it and finally get up there. And we got it. Beautiful. I think now we're good for teleporter. Obviously, a ridiculous amount of items. Let's find teleporter and go destroy it. All right, we should get a good amount more items after this, so that'll be very, very nice. What do we got? Wandering Vagrant, that is more than okay. We should just rinse through at kind of a pretty normal pace. We don't have anything too crazy in terms of damage. We have an armor piercers and a watch. Other than that, looking pretty normal, so we're just gonna rinse through, call it a day, and see what we get for our final item, if it's a yellow or a green. It looks like we got a green, so I guess we'll grab an ATG just to add on to our damage a little bit more for fun. And of course, we're gonna want ATGs or plimps later. I'm gonna grab a couple of infusions now, because getting that earlier in the run is better than later. Of course, as we kill stuff, we'll gain more health, and therefore bungus, since it's a % health item, will heal more, therefore Nuka Hana's dealing more. It's a whole thing. You gotta trust the process. Hello, Mr. Newt. What are we doing first? We have Resonance Disc, which obviously we won't be getting. We have Command on. Let's pick a red out of the ones that I have here. I think to start, since we're gonna need a lot of them anyway, we're gonna grab a clover, right? That's just kind of a guarantee. That's gonna be super helpful. Where do we want to go next? I know where all the newts are here, and we shall go there. We do have a Void Seed. That is great news for us. We just have to hope for, I think, I really is just one green Void item so we can get poly loot. I think we're gonna want ATG. I don't think we're gonna want Plimp because we're gonna have clovers, but we're gonna need that poly loot. There we go, killing a ton of Void enemies right now, clearing house. It's looking good. And that should just about do it with the Void Seed. I see one Void Cradle. Oh, 3 Void Cradles. Oh, that's going to be great news for us. Ouch. We should, in theory, be able to find a poly loot here. Let's find out. Hopefully this is a green. And it's just that easy. It's just that easy, folks. First try. Our second Void item is again a poly loot. I don't think Tentabobble is going to come into play here. We have another Void Cradle. The only white item we have selected that is possible for us to get out of a Void Cradle is Void Teddy Bear, which is not too bad. So I don't have to worry about it too much. There's not going to be like a Wungus in there we have to ignore. We got one more Void Seed. Let's see. We get, Fiona Green. No, we are getting a beautiful Safer Spaces. That is more than all right. And another Polyloot. We are in stage 2 with 4 Polyloots. This is incredible news, everybody. Let's see if we can get up here. Please have enough speed. Oh, no, I didn't have enough speed to get up there. That's such a pain. I gotta get back around and get that new... Actually, we should be able to get right up here. I think we can just kind of force climb our way up. Can we? Can we get up here? You gonna let me get up here, game? There we go. We are gonna have to drive this by a little bit. There we go. Just drive on the way by, make it happen. We'll kind of grind here for a little bit. There's really no reason to go fast through the stages. We need as many items as we can, as many regen scrap as we can, because we're going to need a lot of reds for this challenge. All right, we have grinded for quite a while. We're at 33 minutes. We have 8 Bungus, 10 regen scrap now. I think we're good to go with Teleporter. Not worried at all about not doing damage. I'll tell you that for sure. Goodbye, Mr. Stone Titan. I mean, it is quick. The main thing, I just need a lot of greens. I was waiting until I got 10 greens to then do Teleporter. Next stage, we'll try to get 15 greens or 20. We just need a lot of legendaries to make this happen. And maybe we can even find 5 greens during this Teleporter event. Teleporter is done. We did get 3 green items. We didn't get much more. We can't, unfortunately, get everything we need. But we'll head on to blue with 10 regen scrap and print into 2 reds. Hello, friend. Oh, and regen scrap in here. What a coincidence. What do we want to grab here? I mean, the clovers we're going to need more of. Oops. I was too close. Okay, 3 reds. Cool. Let's choose which one of these we want to go to next. So Brilliant Behemoth is immediately going to give us 60% damage boost. The ICBM is pretty obvious. We got ATGs, we got clovers. We're not going to do Nukahanas yet. We're going to wait on Nukahanas for a little while. I think we're going to start prepping for our heals. So we'll do our first of probably a few Rejuve Rex. We have now 8 Bungus, which turns into 16 Bungus. Let me turn on damage numbers. Just realized we had those off. Now we're healing for 10% of our health at like multiple times a second. So we got mad heals in here. Let's head over here because I know where the Newt altars are. Just out of curiosity, Newt, what are we looking at? I mean, for stage 2, that's not too bad. Right now, the best part of this run is we don't need any sort of Void Seeds anymore. We are... Why can't I Can I Polyloot, please? What is going... Can we proc something? What is happening? We don't need any sort of Void Seed. We have our Polyloot, and that's kind of all we need. Everything else we can just stack onto with our normal items, so I'm not too worried about having to find a Void Seed or anything, or we're just kind of getting average items now. There is a Shrine of Order, but no, don't get any ideas. We're not hitting that. We got a challenge to complete. What are you guys talking about? We've got the Newt, and now it's time to grind. I'm gonna hopefully get like 25 regen scrap, just so we can get a ton of reds we're looking for. But we're gonna be in this field just grinding for the next 10 to 15 minutes, so I'll see you when we're done. All right, I think we're ready for Teleporter. We're at 50 minutes. We've been grinding for quite a while. The Clay Dune Strider, I'm gonna hit him with a gun, so we can get a charged perforator. I'm almost tempted to actually wait for another... Oh, there's 2 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna kill one of these guys. And then I'm gonna wait, and maybe, you can see how strong we are. Maybe wait and see if we can get another equipment, because another one would be nice. You can get maybe a Shatter Spleen or something else to add to what we have already. I don't know if we'll be able to leave him alive, like, on purpose. I think we'll probably end up killing him by accident because of our wave clear. But, I mean, it's worth a shot. He's gonna get some health back, luckily. Oh, Clay Dune Strider is dead. We will not get a chance to change equipments for a beautiful second gun, but we do get a charged perforator and our last green to round ourselves off to 20 for the blue portal. Yeah, I think we have cleared up now. Let's head on in. Oh, wait, I want this back. Thank you very much. Hello, I've come to take 4 of your legendary items. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do another rejuve rack, because that's gonna be big. We're also gonna grab an Aegis. I don't think that'll actually help us with damage, but it'll help us stay alive. I'm gonna grab a Dios, just in case. And for our last item, I think we try out what the Nuka-Hana's is gonna look like so we can start to perfect it on this stage. I'm gonna hope for Siren's Call, because I'm not 100% sure where the Newt is in the other two. I can always look them up mid-video, sometimes I do that, but I will look for Siren's Call because I know where those ones are. First, we gotta check the damage on the Newt. Hello, sir. I mean this in the nicest way, but I gotta test out how strong we are. Look at that! Okay. We have like 50 bleed attached. Bleed is actually going to be kind of a big part of our build too, so that's good to know it's strong. Alright, so we'll see here. We have healing. Actually, let's go test it out in this mushroom. Let's go test out just... I don't think it'll do much. I think we'll start to notice a little bit of damage. Well, let's see. Let's see what we got. Send out the... Oh! Okay, this could be pretty viable. This could be pretty viable, actually. Just standing still. Sir, you can go. But we're hoping Nuka-Hana's is going to rinse through Mithrix with all the proc items we have. Let's continue to build up our regen scrap, and then on stage 5, we'll go full ukuleles. We'll go full into ATGs. We'll go full into everything else, like bands, other greens we're going to need. We'll go all the way in. Oh, we just got a red drop here immediately. Okay, so Aegis obviously doing its work. I think what we want to do now... That's a good question, actually. Maybe we do Shattering Justice, just to get a big armor drop on Mithrix. I think that's going to help a ton, too. You can see just how quickly we rinse through normal enemies. Let's see the damage on a Golem. Now, that goes out. Oh, we can't be standing on that. Looks really, really high, though we could be ready to do it right now. Here we go. Let's take out these guys. I mean, it's good. I don't know if it's enough to kill Mithrix yet. 1 or 2 of these kills an enemy. We'll be able to do Teleporter by standing still, which is nice, but we still got some work to do, I think. Another red. What is the luck right now? That was just from a normal jellyfish. I guess we'll go another Clover, just to make sure all of our procs are extremely strong. That's going to make a big difference. We're going to get our... Is that our first ATG? Did we not get an ATG yet? What are we doing? Oh, because I gave away my ATG earlier. Whoops. Hey now. Legendary chest is 10k, and we can afford it, so we can do that right now. Get another free legendary. And since we have 4 crit, we might as well double our crit damage. You get a couple more crit this stage, but we'll really make that go to the moon. I see Newt right there. We have to make sure we can get over there. Luckily, it's an easy spawn where I know where it is, so we'll just pop that, go over there. Excuse me, sir. I'm doing something right now. Don't send me out. Oh, I knew it would send me out. Multi's acceleration strikes once again. All right, this should work. We should bump right into it. Bang. We'll hit this on the way back. We got our blue orb. We'll wait around Teleporter, continue to build up our items, and I'll see you when we're done grinding. All right, I think we're good. I really didn't need to grind that much. I think we're really strong. I accidentally got a Primordial Cube here, but I have 2 guns ready and 1 in my inventory here for when the boss spawns. I gotta make sure we don't kill it beforehand, so we're just gonna activate. We're gonna get ready to do as much as we can. Clay Dune Strider 1. Let's go get another gun. This is gonna hurt, though. Oh my god, we have to actually be careful. Clay Dune Strider 2. Oh my god. Okay. So I forgot that I kind of have to wait for the charge to go, and that was a little frightening. I should have had a fuel cell or 2 ready. We didn't. So we get 1 yellow item. Unfortunately, no more than that, but there we go. I think, what saved us? A bottle? I'm glad the bottle saved us, because we are pretty strong. If I stand still, everything dies. Like, we are in a good spot. I just was hoping to get a couple more yellow items, but that's all right. What do we want out of here? I think Molten Perf, honestly, just for the fun, might be the way to go. Oh, we have a red that spawned for free up here, which is great news. Let's go grab that and find out what it is. I think for here, we just want to do another rejuve rack. Just 1 more. I think that's it now for any sort of healing. Now I think we go pure damage. Okay, so we kind of have to be a little bit careful in here, because I don't know if Nuka-Hana's locks onto the newt. I don't know if we quite have the damage to kill the newt before he makes us leave. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of here. We'll try to choose our things wisely. I think we're going to do 1 clover. That's fine. I think we'll also do a Tesla coil, because I hope to be close to Mithrix when I kill him. We'll do a drone man that isn't going to do much. We don't have too many drones, but it does help. We'll do another laser scope, maybe another Nuka-Hana's, and I think we are all set. Look at the amount of reds we have. Mr. Newt, you know I gotta at least try. Here we go. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think we might be able to make that happen going AFK. Multi, let's get out of here in stage 5. Alright, now what we're looking at is items to get with the gun. Pretty easy. I won't get this guy with the gun. I'm just going to kill him really, really quick. We're just going to look for mostly poly loot, maybe some ATG, but, you know, I mean, we are set to do what we need to do here. So I'm going to hit Mountain Shrine. The chances are we're about to find an overloading worm. Okay, I would be very surprised if we don't, but it's fine. We'll probably find a gun while we grind here for a minute, and then we'll just kill it in one shot and be good to go. All right, let's be honest. I think we're ready. We're going in. I'm standing still. We're not moving. Overloading Z Construct is actually our enemy. I don't know where he is, and now he's gone. We get 2 greens. I guess we'll go 1 ATG, 1 poly loot. Now, we gotta get an ice band. We don't have an ice band yet. We'll grab one, and then we'll go poly loot right here. Oh, hey there. While you're waiting for me to go through this whole long moon cave, you should consider subscribing, because I think this is a pretty fun video. Maybe you think it's a pretty fun video, and I have a bunch more like this coming up already on the channel. You name it, so hit that sub button and join me for later. Alright, I would check soups, but I think we're okay. I don't know if we need to do that. So let's vase on up there, because I also don't want to deal with all the wisps and things. We're going to kind of shoot into the arena. I'm going to try to get as close to Mithrix as I can. Right here should do the trick. Get closer, and we're just going to stop moving. We're going to let Nuka-Hana's do its thing. Hands up! Hands up, don't touch! Don't even touch the screen! We've done it! I want to look toward the middle, though, just so we can see him. No hands. No hands, I'm not touching. We're AFK. I can leave. Right back here. We're gonna want to run. Watching the health bar drop is incredible. This was the goal of the video. Beating Mithrix without even touching the controller? Are you kidding me? He's gonna come right back down in front of us, and you watch the chaos unfold. Are you ready? Boom! There he goes, Anuka. Oh! Well, there you have it. Mithrix defeated with no hands. No feet, controller, right on my lap. That is how it's done. Well, I mean, there you go. That is all she wrote. We're on the ship. Well, we're over here now. Multi moves a lot. But we've done it. We made it to the ship. If you enjoyed the video, stick around. We got more stuff coming. But with that being said, I'll see you next time.